the year was going to unfold, we didn't factor in necessarily an energy price shock.
We didn't, but it could be over in a week or 2 weeks. This is only, it feels like forever already because it's been dominating the headlines and everything you hear. But this is only the second week of the conflict. As quickly as it started, it could end. And there's a lot of international pressure. I know the G7 meeting today didn't have a resolution, but there's a lot of international pressure from friends and foes, China and Europe, to end this conflict and reopen the strait and get oil moving again. So
no big moves.
No big moves, no knee-jerk reactions. No, you want to take a 10,000-foot view, look at fundamentals. We are not, as a firm, changing our asset allocation outlook yet. There's nothing really fundamental that we're reflecting in those views.
See if we're gonna get some people on the line before I get started.
We continue to be overweight emerging market equity and debt. We continue to like commodities in client portfolios as a hedge to inflation or concern about inflation. And we're seeing that play out beautifully in this environment. And we're just going to continue to watch the news, watch the markets, and look at the fundamentals.
Is there a point, do you think EM ends the year maintaining its outperformance?
I do. I think EM is so undervalued when you think about, and not EM broadly. I think EM is an asset class that is not as efficient as the U.S. large cap space. So I think you have to be thoughtful about which countries you're investing in and which companies that you're investing in. As you do really in any asset class or sub-asset class, but especially in less efficient asset classes, there's a real need for active management and fundamental bottoms-up analysis when you're investing.
What are you telling your clients right now about exposure to AI disruption? The fact that, it's been painful. If you're in a lot of these software names, which were so popular and dominated the last few years of the tech space.
Well, we've talked about that together a lot. It's the concentration in the U.S. large cap equity market.
Oh, I like that when they pop in and like and subscribe, guys. I need you to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
And it's going to create a lot of disruption.
I need you to like and subscribe. Here we go. We got some people popping in the live. Santorio Hector. Stock Market Savage, like and subscribe.
And like we talked about last time I was here, it's very important to be invested in software companies that provide.
Can I get 13 likes, like and subscribe? We sitting here, you know what I mean?
Because if you're a one solution provider,
watching financial news trading,
replace that need, and then you're toast.
So I wanted to start to take a different approach with this channel. Although it's hey, what's happening? What's happening? How are you? Shimmy? Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. So we know that it's a war going on in Iraq. And because of this war that's going on between America and Iraq, that the geopolitical unrest and because of the situation with oil, it has sent gas prices through the roof, and it has disrupted the stock market and caused the market to trend down. Due to this geopolitical unrest, we have a lot of investors, I'm sure retail, as well as institutional investors and whales and sharks that have been selling out of a lot of stocks, repositioning their portfolios and driving the prices of a lot of stocks down. Usually when these prices start to trend down and tumble, it causes a panic and other people begin to sell their stocks. Stocks that, there's nothing wrong with the stocks. The stocks have a solid, fundamental structure, and the fundamentals have not changed. If the stock has positive earnings, and you know, they hit all their marks. And even if they may have missed a mark or two during earnings, the overall picture of the company and the corporation that you're investing in, you have to look at the overall picture. You have to look at the long-term outlook down the line. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to start really bringing some solid information to the channel that people can utilize and actually utilize. So what I did was I researched through artificial intelligence, and what I asked artificial intelligence to do was to give me a list of some of the top stocks in the S&P 500 that are 20% or more below their all-time highs. And I have that list, and I want to share that list with you of high-quality S&P 500 stocks that are at least 20% or more from their all-time highs. Because during this unrest and during this period while the market is down, a stock that's 20, 30, 40, 50% from its all-time high means that it could potentially recover the 50% value that it lost. And what we wanted to do is to exceed that value and to grow in value. And if the fundamentals of the company haven't changed, then we can assume that the market will recover, and the market always does recover. What's good? Kanajita, Clarity, Shinny. Like and subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I don't care what's going on. At 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away $1,000. We want to give 10 people $100, or I want to give $100 to people who refer people. I want to give away money when we hit milestones with the channel. And when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be able to monetize this channel and to generate income from the channel. And so I want to be able to give out good quality information, not just always talk about my opinion and do commentary just based on my opinion. So as of today, according to ChatGPT, and we're going to start with a few technology stocks that are high quality technology stocks that are listed in the S&P that are below their all-time highs. So we're going to start with the tech sector. And in the tech sector, you have Adobe. I did not write down the ticker symbol. No, because 1,000 subscribers is, and $100 to 1,000 subscribers is $100,000. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I am going to randomly select 10 people. I'm not even going to select them. I'm going to have somebody randomly select. So each giveaway, different subscribers will receive a monetary benefit, but the benefit is to helping me grow and monetize the channel so that the channel is generating income, brother. I'm not rich. This channel is about me as a new trader in real time on a mission to generate $1 million out of the stock market in real time right before your eyes. So at each milestone, I want to show my supporters and my subscribers that I support those who support me. So when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away $1,000 10 randomly selected subscribers, or it's got to be a benefit because the subscribers, if you bring subscribers, if you tell people, yeah, you should go, you know what I'm saying, follow and subscribe to Santorio Hector's channel, The Stock Market Savage. You know, he's a record producer, but he trades, and he's a pretty good trader, and he gives out solid information. I mean, nobody's ever tapped in and really asked about how I trade stock options contracts. I be smacking on stock options contracts like it, that. I'm thinking about doing a Patreon where I can, where people who follow and pay in my Patreon, they can get my stock options plays for free. You know, but it's got to be some support. You know, people, you could say that, bro. It ain't nobody that's giving out $100. So peanuts my ass. How much money you giving away? Like I said, man, get on up out of here, bro. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. Yeah, get up out of here, bro. It's always a person that's never satisfied. Like I said, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, at that time, the objective is to give away $1,000. To have someone randomly select 10 people, and those 10 people will receive a $100 monetary gift from the channel. But that is only and if we reach 1,000 subscribers, because at 1,000 subscribers, the channel can be monetized and participate in ad profit sharing. Now, back to the list. If you should so happen to invest, and if you are an investor or if you are a trader, this list could be good to you, because if you want to put options calls out on these stocks, like out into the future, you know, because they're 20% or more from their all-time highs, assuming that they will recover that lost value, then this list will give you an opportunity to have an idea of some high-quality stocks that have fallen from their all-time highs. So the first stock, like I said, is Adobe, which, according to ChatGPT, currently is 20 to 30% below its all-time high. I did not write that ticker symbol down. The second tech stock is PayPal. Ticker symbol PYPL. PayPal. PayPal is currently 60% from its all-time high. So you go figure what its all-time high was, is 60% from its all-time high. That looks like a good investment or a good options call play. Salesforce. They just had, their CEO was just in an interview with Jim Cramer, and their stock is trending up currently. Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM, is currently 20 to 30% below its all-time high. Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM, currently trading at 20 to 30% below its all-time high. Workday, another tech company, I'm not sure what they do, ticker symbol WDAY, is currently 25% below its all-time high. Communication stocks would be the next sector. Let's talk about a few communication stocks that are trading below their all-time high, which I just picked two. Disney. Walt Disney is trading currently 40 to 50% below its all-time high. Warner Brothers Discovery, WBD is the ticker symbol, and Warner Brothers is currently trading 60% below its all-time high. Warner Brothers, WBD is the ticker symbol, is currently trading 60% below its all-time high. Paramount Global, ticker symbol PARA, is currently 70% below its all-time high. Paramount Global is currently trading at 70% below its all-time high. Consumer Retail. These are all S&P 500 stocks that are trading 20% or more below their all-time highs. In the consumer retail division, we have Nike, ticker symbol NKE. Nike is currently between 30 to 40% below its all-time high. Target, ticker symbol TGT. Target is currently trading 30% below its all-time high. Dollar General, DG is the ticker symbol. Dollar General is currently trading 40 to 50% below its all-time high. And we'll give four companies from financials that are trading below their all-time highs. The first, now I want this company stood out to me because it's listed in two sectors. PayPal, we have PayPal again listed in a financials company. So it's a company that trades in the tech sector as well as financials. And PayPal, once again, 40 to 50%. What does it say? No, it's financials. But it's already, we know it's 60% below its low all-time high from earlier. US Bank, ticker symbol USB. US Bank is trading 30% below its all-time high. Charles Schwab, ticker symbol SCHW. Charles Schwab, the broker. Charles Schwab is currently trading 25 to 30% below its all-time high. So take a look at those stocks in that list. Do your research. You know what I mean? Find the stocks that's suitable for your portfolio. Do your research. Each one of those stocks could be an options play for a call, but all of them being 20 to 30% below their all-time highs, maybe some deep leaps, some calls maybe out to the end of the year, early next year, for those stocks to recover. You know, you can, put a call out for maybe those stocks to recover 5% of the value. And you think if they recover that 5 or more, being 20 to 30%, some 40 to 50%, but again, all of them at least 20% below their all-time highs. This is a time of opportunity. I don't think that, especially for people who are investing and trading with their own money, you're not leveraged out. You're not trading on money borrowed from your broker, but you trade with money that you saved up and that you invested, or money that you have produced out the market as a trader yourself. And what you lose is you can afford to lose. It's opportunity. All what I mean, a lot of us You think 3 or 6 months down the line, you think a year down the line. You know what I mean? Investing is not always about. Yeah, it's not an overnight process at all. Not an overnight process at all. But it's opportunity in the market, and it's more opportunity than it is reason to panic. Because when you panic and you don't take advantage of the opportunity, then you miss out. And not only, do you miss out, you could potentially lose money, allowing all the noise and all of the noise in the background to cloud your vision and to cloud your decision making. It's a lot going on in the market. I'm still here. I'm still trading. A lot of people don't know my story. I've only been trading full time since July of 2025. I started trading in the weekend of July the 4th, 2024. I started with $200 in a brokerage account in July of 2024. And by April of 2025, I had an $83,000 portfolio. So as a new trader, I hit a lot of milestones that it's taken other traders years to hit. Like it's taken some traders a few years to make their first 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 out the market. I had an $83,000 portfolio. I started in July 2024. I had an $83,000 portfolio by April of 2025 before the little mini stock market crash. I still maintained and was able to avoid a margin call and maintain keeping my portfolio above 25,000 to be able to day trade. Then November of last year, right before Thanksgiving, when the market has started really going crazy with all of the things that's been happening. The market has been in disruption since right before Thanksgiving, and we haven't come out of that disruption because it's been one thing after another, after another, after another that have been driving the price of good quality stocks down lower and lower. And it's affecting everything. It's affecting foreign currency. It's affecting oil prices. It's affecting stock prices. It's affecting everything. But the most important thing is for us as retail investors, new investors, people who've just come into the market and have never experienced this type of turmoil or a bear market, to be able to maneuver and to understand that it's opportunities. And if you are trading with your own money, to just, stay the course. Don't panic sell your stocks. Don't panic sell your stocks. Don't panic sell your stocks. Stay invested. Stay invested. Those good stocks, good high quality stocks, where the fundamentals haven't changed, where the earnings haven't changed, where they still remain profitable, those are the stocks that you want to double down on and increase your holdings, you know what I'm saying, and grab more shares to get the shares at a discount while the market is going through this disruption and everyone else is panicking. Remember, Warren Buffett said when everybody else is selling, that's when you should be buying. And when everybody else is buying, that's when you should be selling. And so That's from the Oracle. Those are not my words. Those are the words of the great Warren Buffett, the Oracle. When everyone else is selling, that's when you should be buying. And that is, I quote Warren Buffett, and you can go verify and validate that that is in fact a statement that was made by the great Warren Buffett, the greatest investor that is alive and living. So yeah, I think that it's a lot of opportunity in the market. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Santorio Hector. I'm a record producer and a performing artist. I'm a recording artist, a record producer, a music publisher with my own record label, and I love picking stocks. I realized I started picking stocks. I started playing with investing around 9/11 when the market crashed in 9/11 after the 9/11 incident, because I understood that when a market crashes, that's the perfect time to get in. And so I've been playing with investing on and off since 2001, but it was in 2024 that I decided to take investing serious. That I was going to take investing serious, and that's what I've done. I'm on a mission, and my objective is to build $1 million portfolio out of the stock market. Like I said, I'm a record producer. I'm a cannabis grower and breeder. So I had a lot of things going on, but I love picking stocks and I love investing. And this channel is about my activities and my life as a stock picker, as an investor, as an options trader. I'm learning and teaching myself futures Forex currently as we speak. I'm trading futures Forex, and I just want to learn everything about investing, and I want to share it with my subscribers and the people that rotate with me and the people that rock with me here on this channel. My records are out on all music platforms, videos, the albums, Santorio Hector. You know what I mean? The album's out on all music platforms. Check out the records by Santorio Hector. Check out the records. That's my record with the gang, called Russian Roulette with the gang. Santorio Hector, Cleveland record producer, AKA Stock Market Savage, trader, investor. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Tell everybody to come and check out the channel. Tell everybody come and subscribe and check out the channel. We're going to be doing this, giving out good, solid information. Tomorrow, you know, my live streaming is to generate subscribers, you know what I mean? And we're trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers where we can monetize the channel, and we'll start to present more structured programming at that time, and maybe even work some things out where I can talk to some people in the world of finance locally. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out But we're still going. I'm still working and striving. I'm still trading, and the objective is to produce that $1 million portfolio right here from this channel. Couldn't wait to show $1 million in that freaking portfolio like that. We did it. Like it's you know it's brothers that's out here making it happen. So download the albums and go check out the records. If you work out, we make good music to work out to, good music to vibe to, just to listen to chill out to relax to. Real hip hop. We feature artists from New York to California on the albums. And we got a lot going on. Santorio Hector. AKA Stock Market Savage, man. I appreciate everybody who takes time out of your day to come and pop in and see what I'm talking about on the channel in the live stream. You know, continue to support the channel. 1,000 subscribers, we want to give away $1,000 in that every milestone as we grow this channel and as we present more quality content, and as I grow as an investor and become more skilled as an investor, and as I increase in my knowledge and wisdom, I want to share that with people who may have been once like me, who knew that investing and trading was real, but maybe thought that it's out of your reach. Nah, you can start with a 9-to-5 job and just take some money every time you get paid and put it into the market. You can teach yourself. You can learn how to trade stock options contracts. You can learn how to do that. You can learn how to do that, and you can do that and wholly work your 9-to-5 and figure it out. You can use the market to finance your passion, your dream. If you got a dream of building a business, if you working a 9-to-5 and you saying, I want to use this 9-to-5 job, I want to use my paycheck to take a percentage of my paycheck to invest in the market, to create income out of the market that'll help me start my business, or that'll help me finance my music career, or that'll help me finance my support myself while I'm trying to be a comedian, or whatever passion or whatever goal that you have. Use my day job and take a percentage of my check, use the money from stock options contracts that I smack on to help me pay to get some type of certification to increase my earning power, to be able to put more money into the market to invest, whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself to the place where you desire to be in life. You can utilize the market to help you do that. That's a reality of learning and teaching yourself to invest. Not necessarily trade, but to at least invest. So we're going to keep pushing that because I believe that. Santorio Hector, go download the albums. Hit your mic on your phone. Say Santorio Hector. Add us on your Apple Music. Add us on your Spotify. Add us on your Pandora. Add us on your Tidal. Add us on your iHeartRadio, your Boom Play in Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria. We are globally distributed, and you can tap in. Peace.